Hi, I'm Duncan Moss, and I'd like to welcome you to my latest YouTube channel feature. Again, it's about the Beatles, and we've just had the news, well, it was about a week ago, that Disney are now going to issue the Beatles movie Let It Be. They're going to stream it on the Disney Channel, and very hopefully there'll be a physical copy released. I know Disney are not crazy about uh, uh, Blu-ray and DVD releases, but I think the audience that this will be primarily aimed at is going to want to have a physical copy. Um, Basically, we've had promises that the movie is going to come out several times, but it hasn't materialized. And well, 3 or 4 years ago, we had Peter Jackson's outstanding 9 hour epic from those what they originally called the Get Back sessions, from which Let It Be was the film that was released in the cinema in 1970, using a lot of outtakes and additional material that had been shot while the film was in production and had been left stored. And it's a remarkable Peter Jackson's movie is a remarkable picture. Well, if you're a Beatle fan, it's an absolute must. And there was this idea that, do we really need Let It Be? Doesn't the original film to be released, doesn't Peter Jackson's Get Back movie say everything that we need to know? Well, I say that it does need to be released because it is a part of the Beatle history. It's a 1970 movie that was shot in January 1969. It's the only it's the only picture to show all the songs that were recorded. It doesn't show all the songs in their entirety, but Peter Jackson's film, I think, just showed, and apart from the rooftop sessions, snippets of songs. We've got complete studio versions of several songs, including Two of Us, The Long and Winding Road, I think Dig a Pony, and that are not in the Peter Jackson film. They're from the pretty much from the album. Not all the takes of the songs are the same as appeared on the album. The film, because of the way it's edited, and it must have been difficult for the editor to be edited, because the Beatles were not the happiest bunch of bunnies at the time. The film is a little hard on Paul, I think, because it shows him having an argument with George. But what happened was, in Get Back, you see with where Paul is saying, "Look, George, I'm sorry if I've upset you, and are you all right?" And that bit didn't come in the film, so it made Paul look a bit like not a bully, but maybe a bit of a taskmaster, perhaps. Although he was fighting very hard to encourage the band, and I won't hear a bad word said about him. I do believe the film needs to be released. I know it wasn't a happy time. When the premiere of the film took place in April 1969. None of the Beatles came to the premiere, which must have been an incredible disappointment to everybody. But they were at the time going through a real wrangle, and got here. This is the album. Everybody knows the famous picture of them on the front with the, and then the back picture. Four more shots of them from the film. As I say, the music on the album is brilliant, and for that reason, I I think the film is, it won't be so downbeat today because we celebrate the Beatles for who they were rather than commiserate the fact they split up. And of course, if you don't show the film, then it's just it's not going to do any good to anybody. It's just going to make people think, oh, there's something very bad about this film, and there isn't anything bad. It's nothing to complain about. The film, as Alan Klein said, the film made more money for them than any of the others put together. I suppose including Paul. The movie, I first saw it in 1976 during the summer when they had a whole lot of Beatles films on. Well, I think the first time it got shown in UK TV was Christmas 1974 in the, I think, and then we had it shown in 1979, 1980, and I think the last time it got shown on British TV was 1982. I worked at the British Board of Film Classification. We had it submitted in 1985, but it was viewed, but it was never passed. The company never bothered to fill in the paperwork, and the movie didn't get released. And my friend Evelyn, we went down and watched it for a couple of sessions during lunch break, and Evelyn was very upset that Billy Preston didn't sing in the film, but he did play some flipping good keyboards. And yes, we do need the film, and possibly some wonderful extras of some sort or some kind. If not, just photographs and stuff. I'm sure there's something in the thought that they can please the fans, but we certainly do need Let It Be released. And as it was when it was released in the cinema. As to whether we need any alternate takes, probably not, because Peter Jackson's movie Get Back has done all of that. And of course, it's called Let It Be because when the album came out Get Back had already been a single a year earlier, and they couldn't call it Get Back, so they had to call it one of the other songs, Let It Be. And the bit at the end of the movie when they sing Get Back, I won't spoil it for you because I think you see it on the Peter Jackson movie anyway. But to say, if you like this this feature, please take the like button or subscribe to my video. It'd be lovely, my channel. It'd be lovely to have you along, or send it to a friend on the share button. But anyhow, yes, hopefully we'll see Let It Be as a physical release before the end of the year. Thank you very much. God bless.